Hey everyone, welcome to a quick video here. This one's going to be on how to get the Jeff Gordon XS Racing working on a modern system. For the most part, this game will launch in software mode if you try to play it on anything like Windows 7 or 10. I have not tried it on 11, but it should work with the other two systems for you. So if you guys are interested in giving this a shot, go ahead and open up your browser, and we're going to need DgVoodoo2. If you guys have already used this and already have it installed, you can bypass this section of the video. If not, what we're going to need is this file right here. So we're going to click on this one here. You're going to download that to your computer. Once that's done, we can go ahead and close the browser. We are going to go to where you have the DgVoodoo installed. We're going to copy some files from inside there. So we're just going to copy that. And then another note for this game, you need to have either the ISO mounted as a virtual drive or the physical CD, whichever one of those two. But you will not be able to play this if you do not have, either or. You need to have it mounted virtually or the physical disc itself. So once we copy those folders from the DgVoodoo, we're going to go ahead and paste those on the folder that has the game. So we'll go ahead and maximize this. So once you've done that, you're going to want to go in here and the x86 folder. We're going to copy all these files. So copy that, and we're going to paste it into the folder. I've already done that, so no need to do it again. So once you're done, your folder is more or less going to look like this. Now the first thing we're going to do is there's some changes that need to be made to the executable. So right click on that, go to properties. You want to make sure that it is picked this option here with the service pack 2, and you also want to make sure the reduced color mode is working at 16 bits. So check this and put this to 16. You can choose to run as administrator, and then once that is done, you can go ahead and click OK. Now the second portion of this is going to be to set up DgVoodoo. So you want to make sure you double click on that, and you should see the folder, settings here showing the game folder. So it should be the name of whatever folder you have here should show up here. If it is not, go ahead and click add and just, point to that folder and you should be good. But it should do it right off the bat. Then you want to make sure the Direct3D here is set to the highest one on your system. So I have 12, so I have chosen that full screen. And if you like to see scan lines, you want to go ahead and click on here and pick this CRT-like option here. Once that's done, we can navigate over to the DirectX tab. Now on here also, there's some settings on here that you're going to need to have match this. If not, it will more than likely crash. So you want to make sure you have the VRAM here set to 128. Most systems will crash. If you set that any higher, the game is not going to recognize it, and it's going to cause it to run in software mode. So make sure that is set to 128 on the VRAM. You're going to pick your resolution here. You can go ahead and set this to 8, and also the filtering, I have it set to 16. Everything here you can leave alone. You want to make sure Force VSync is on. You can choose whether to leave the DgVoodoo mark, the watermark on or off. You might want to leave it on the first time just to make sure that it's working. But the way the game is going to look compared to software, you'll know if it's working right away or not. So once that's done, we're going to go ahead and hit apply on there. So make sure, remember, VRAM 128. And then we're going to go ahead and click apply and OK. And we should be able to launch the game with no issues. Once this pops up, this is going to be at DgVoodoo, so you want that to be blue. Sometimes for me, when I launched the game the first time, it kept crashing when I tried 640 by 480. So what I did was launch it at 320 by 240 the first time. Once the game, showed that it was running and the race was working, I just went ahead and exited and put it at 640 by 480. So if you try 640 by 480 off the bat and it crashes, just go ahead and do it at 320, launch it and close it once it's running, and then go back to 640. The reason for doing that, if you do the resolution at 320 by 240, the fonts are going to be kind of large, and the GUI on the HUD, and it's going to block some of the game while you're driving. So you want to make sure you set it at 640 by 480. So once that's done, go ahead and click OK, and we're going to launch this, and you should see the video movie come up. You can go ahead and hit enter. If you have an issue with your joystick with this, I suggest you download Xpadder, and you can go ahead and map the the keys to your joypad with that. So let's go ahead and jump in there, make sure everything is working properly. So the video did show up nice. It should take a few seconds before it launches. And as you can see, everything looks good. Movie loaded. So we're running at HD 1920 by 1080. And as you can see, this is running fine. So this is a pretty neat flashback from back in the day if you can get this to work. So that is it for that one. Hopefully you guys can make use of that. If you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And we will catch you guys soon on the next video. Have a good day.